from Frankston Council. Today we're continuing our segment on garden tips at our local community gardens. We're at the Seaford Food Forest, and today we're talking to Linda, who's going to explain what companion planting is. Can you tell us a little bit about companion planting, Linda?
Well, the idea behind companion planting is to plant plants that will support the growth of the plant next to it and all around it, and also deter the bugs that would attack the plants around it.
So it decreases your need for pesticides and things like that?
And fertilizer. You plant a short plant, but covered by a tall plant, which the bug looks at and says, "Ooh, we're like, no, I don't see anything here I can eat," and he goes away. So he doesn't attack either plant.
Nature at its best.
Nature at its best. You plant beans because they put nitrogen back into the soil, the peas and things like that. You just leave them. And this is basically what companion planting is all about. It's just, like a community. You have lots of people around to support everybody else.
Fantastic. So one really common system that most gardeners go by is growing corn with beans and maybe squash or something like that. Yeah. So you have the squash as your ground cover, you have the bean as your nitrogen fixer, as you said, but then the bean actually climbs up the corn stalk. Yeah. Are there any other systems that work in a similar way that you can think of?
There's quite a few of them. You put your herbs. You put pots. I put pots of mint down. They deter a lot of bugs.
So the most fragrant type
the more fragrant it is, and it also covers whatever's growing under it, so that the birds or the bugs can't smell it or can't see it, because bugs go by silhouette and odor. So
herbs are your best friends in a companion
herbs
planting
are your best friends,
crop.
and sometimes even weeds are good.
What about flowers? Do you incorporate flowers
yes, flowers,
in a companion
because
planting?
they give an odor. So they also cover everything, and they they help to keep the weeds down. This is what you call companion planting. So you just find things. Squash, we've got pumpkins growing everywhere.
And I see you've got some comfrey here as well.
Yes, we've got comfrey. Comfrey, you just slash that off and leave it lie. Okay. Because that puts more things back into the soil.
Fantastic.
So it's,
And you've got the thyme in with strawberries as well.
Well, we've got peppers in with the squash.
And I see the mint under
there's mint in there. There's basil over there.
And your magpie in the background's most important.
Henry comes in and visits me every time I'm in here.
So you've obviously got some insects that will attract bird life.
So we must do, because I seem to have birds in here all the time.
So you'll have the beneficial insects that prey on maybe the things like aphids and nematodes that you don't necessarily
want to get more of these in and plant more circles so that we can get our like the squash and things. And you can do this with a lot of things.
Fantastic. Yeah. So we're coming into the winter months now. Are there anything that you could think of that people can plant now in their own backyards?
Well, your winter vegetables, your broccoli, your Brussels sprouts, any of that. That's winter squash. What else am I trying to think of? What have I got going in? Kale, broccolini, all of that. Put celery in with it, because celery breaks up the deicene and it's got a strong odor. So
and it's also that tall growing form.
Cabbage, cauliflower, turnips. Let the turnips go to seed. They attract aphids. Aphids love them.
Really?
Oh yeah, love it. Let them go to seed though.
Yeah.
The aphids go for that, and then of course your predator birds and bugs will come in for that.
Fantastic.
So, wasps, there's predator wasps. So there's, if you can get nature to help, it reduces our workload something terrible. So,
best way to go.
Best way to go.
Thank you for your time, Linda. It's been lovely.